Central. Hello, nice to meet all of you.
Hello.
How
Hello.
are
Nice
you
to
guys
meet
doing?
you.
Good, how are you?
Doing great.
Congratulations.
Mothman shirt?
Yes, I am.
That's crazy. We were just talking about Mothman. That's a weird
Wait, what
coincidence.
about Mothman? I
We're
love
talking about
Mothman.
cryptids and
Cryptids are
Mothman.
my favorite.
Yeah, so there
Um,
we go. That's
oh
cool.
God, really quick, I can't
Just
find
learned
it.
what that word meant.
Yeah, I didn't
Cryptid?
even know what
Good
that word
word.
meant. Is this like
I
an
made
internet?
my own little
Oh,
Mothman. I crocheted my own
ooh.
little Mothman friend. I'm a
Wow.
weirdo. Anyway,
This is
Have you
great.
seen the moth meme of the I love lamp, lamp memes? We we
yes.
we sent a lot of those on the Cuckoo set.
I love lamp memes, really?
Yeah.
The moth lamp memes.
Oh, the
Anyway,
Mothman. Well,
Wow.
congratulations to all three of you on Cuckoo. Probably one of the weirdest movies I've seen this year, which I love very deeply in my heart. Incredible. Hunter, my first question is, did you know how to use a butterfly knife before you were on this movie?
no, it was one of the first things I got to one of the first character things because I got this role or I auditioned and got this role during COVID, and then it was like, and then
Okay.
I had to go film season 2 of Euphoria, and then film Cuckoo. So I had like a long time to prep, and the first thing Tillman sent me was a butterfly, a fake butterfly knife to practice with. So I
Oh, how
So
just
good.
sweet.
practiced. It's a great little fidget toy.
I was gonna say that is an unfortunately dangerous but very good fidget toy. I
Well,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah. I don't think we ever
flipping
had a
it
real
open.
one, but
Yeah, fair, fair. Dan, you have, it's been the year of the accents for you with the movies that have been released, and I love that. Your accent here with the way you say Gretchen made me laugh a lot. And you reminded me of a little bit of Christoph Waltz and Inglourious Basterds, a little bit with the accent you had. So how did you work on that and getting your German accent down for this?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's the correct pronunciation of that name. Um, it's truly German. I love German. I've spoken German most of my life, and I
Oh,
love
cool.
spending time there. And so I sort of the German element came quite sort of easily and naturally.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just again, it was like sort of something that Tillman and I found really funny is like if you were to do, do the actual accurate German pronunciation of that name and how weird that sounds to an American ear. But again, like somebody who's like doggedly, persistently gonna stick to this thing, like his whole project. Just being part of his character, really, that it's like, yeah, my name's Gretchen. It's like, no, I'm gonna keep saying it the way I say it.
She's so funny. I mean, I kept giggling, when like I was in a press screening with a couple people and I kept laughing out loud like a maniac because I just thought it was really dumb and funny, like in a good way. Like I love
Right.
that going throughout. But then Jessica, you kind of come in as this kind of like a motherly figure, but also the evil in scare quotes stepmom figure for Cuckoo. So what was that like for you to kind of like in reading the script and like what your character was like? How did you feel coming into this story?
Well, first thing I did was I said to Hunter that she had to address me as stepmommy at all times. No, it was it's
That's
funny
really
because
weird.
there's such a fairy tale element to the story. It's kind of like down the rabbit hole. And so I like that Tillman took these tropes like the evil stepmother and very quickly said, now I'm going to flip it on its head. And so we talked about it. And I totally understand where Beth's coming from. I don't see her as an evil stepmother. I see her as a woman at her wit's end, really trying
Yes.
to do what's best for her daughter. Obviously, she's prioritizing her daughter, which isn't fair to Gretchen. But yeah, I never saw her as evil.
Yeah.
no,
As an
Gretchen's just a
evil is
cunt to her.
I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah,
Gretchen's such a dirtbag, but like I mean that was so much love. I love Gretchen like being a dirtbag teenager, just wants to play in her band and like make out with
exactly.
girls and smoke cigarettes. Like she's just all of us as a
Let
17
her
year
do
old.
that.
But then Hunter, you had to do a lot of crazy shit with one arm. What was that experience like running around
Yeah.
and having, obviously you didn't hurt yourself, but you still had your arm in the cast. So what was
Yeah.
that experience like?
So that was something that I didn't really think about or anticipate too much until found myself in a cast for half the movie, and I was like, wow, this is different. I am really thankful we chose my left arm to be broken. Because if it were the other way around, I think God knows what could have happened. Um, um, and but it was kind of nice, like physically, because I've never played anybody who gets like that fucked up before, just like injury wise. And so to like it's nice to like as a physical reminder that's there all the time of like, oh yeah, like I'm hurting, or Gretchen
That's
is hurting.
cool. Yeah. And then was it I guess this is all for all of you, but was it like summer camp a little bit? And I was just talking to Tillman, he said it was like an abandoned village that they turned into the set. Was it like it felt like it felt like summer camp. Was it like summer camp at all when you were filming in this weird abandoned village?
Yeah, it was an
Oh,
abandoned
Dan, I'll go to you.
British military base.
Yeah,
That's what it was. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it had like
it
how
was so
how
cool.
it had like an old abandoned cinema, like it was a hospital, school, like there was, and it was all
Weird.
just like
Nuts.
slowly being reclaimed by nature, and like yeah, it was
That's
cool.
It
so
was so
cool.
cool. I
That's really, this
miss.
is a cool place to play and just like run around in between. Well, if you had time, I obviously know that you were working, but
There were
that's
deer and bugs, and yeah, it was like summer
did
camp.
you guys stay on the base at all or did you go off base? Okay. I don't know. Who knows? You never
Like
know. You might
overnight
clean it all over. Yeah.
for night shoots.
I guess
Yeah.
That's nothing. No camp.
Cool. Well, thank you both, all three of you, so much for chatting with me about Cuckoo. I will be singing the praises of this film for the rest of the year. So I appreciate it so much getting to chat with the three of you.
Thank you.
You.
Thanks so much.